Episode 6 was heartbreaking. In the words of player 69, each player chose the person they were closest to and then killed the person they were closest to. What happens during the game of marbles switches from friends until suddenly realizing what that relationship is actually based upon, and the truth comes out. Now, I don't know if the writers and director of Squid Game read an analysis of friendship written over 2,400 years ago, but the episode of Gganbu plays out exactly according to what Aristotle would have predicted in Book 8 of the Nicomachean Ethics, which is one of the first analyses of friendship. And using his book, I would make maybe 4 types of friendship and show how they play out. The first type of friendship is a friendship of convenience. Oh, we're both winning together. It's good for us to be here, but based on doing bad things. And about that friendship of bad people, Aristotle would say, bad people have no constancy in friendship, for they do not even remain true to their own characters, but they can be friends for a short time while they take pleasure in each other's wickedness. There's no true character between evil people because they're both demeaning or debasing themselves. We see that between Deoksu and his henchmen. As soon as it's me versus you, oh, I never liked you anyway. I never respected you anyway. You thought I was your minion, but I was never really interested in you. I never liked you. People who are false to themselves, who are stuck in vices, they can't have real friendships. Aristotle would say, and Squid Game would say the same thing. But there's another type of friendship of usefulness that happens. And Aristotle's second type of friendship would be a friendship of convenience based on physical or bodily pleasures. And those friendships are great. Most sports teams are about, hey, we feel good playing this together, and there's nothing wrong with that. But of course, the sports game ends and people go their different ways unless there's a deeper foundation. And that's that betrayal that Gi-hun feels when he realizes Il-nam was simply playing the whole Squid Game or marbles just to feel a friendship. You made me feel so many things I haven't felt before. But it wasn't a deep friendship. Friendships based just on convenience, those also fall apart. As Aristotle would say, such friendships then are easily dissolved if the parties no longer remain the way they were, or if one party is no longer pleasant or useful, the other ceases to care about them. And that's exactly what happens, not just between Il-nam and Gi-hun. This friendship is definitely not perfect on either side, but we see it in a worse way according to Sang-woo and Ali. Initially, that friendship is just all about usefulness. So that's how they partner up for the game of marbles. Sang-woo says, come join me, you're strong, I'm smart, together we can beat anything. It's about usefulness, but Ali doesn't realize how deeply utilitarian or useful focused Sang-woo is until he's betrayed. As long as Ali is no longer useful to Sang-woo, Sang-woo no longer cares about Ali. That's the darkness at the background of a friendship based on utility. Now, another thing Aristotle predicted in Book 8 of the Nicomachean Ethics is that wrong is increasingly serious in proportion as it is done to a nearer friend. That Ali will call Sang-woo Hyung, older brother, just underscores how deep of a betrayal Sang-woo has done him because their friendship was supposed to be so close. So we see that friendships of convenience fall apart really easily. In our own life, we might look back and say, yeah, I felt the same thing too. Friendships where we weren't helping each other anymore, or we were no longer benefiting the one off the other. We just kind of drifted our way, we went our different ways. Does true friendship exist? And that's where Aristotle will go into the deepest type of friendship, and the only friendship that's not about usefulness. To a friend, a true friend, we say we ought to want what is good for their sake. So Aristotle says that true friendship is not about mutual convenience, not about it's a win-win friendship, but I'm in it for you. I'm not in it for me. And we do see this between Ji-young and Se-bok, where Ji-young is going to help Se-bok to win at whatever cost, even the cost of her own life. That's when Sebok realizes she has or had a true friend, which makes that scene so strong. I believe that Squid Game didn't just sell, or wasn't just seen in Korea or Asia. It was seen across the whole world because it spoke to universal values, things that are true in every country and in every time, I would say. And a book written 2,400 plus years ago and Squid Game's Gganbu match up perfectly in saying, this is true friendship, this is how mutually beneficial or convenience-based friendships fall apart. This is the fact that evil people can't have true friends. Squid Game and Aristotle would be 100% in agreement. And then we want to ask ourselves, do I have any real friends? Do I have someone who's in it for me? And is there someone that I'm in it for them, even if I lose? Do I believe that that true friendship exists? Squid Game and Aristotle would say that true friendship is what makes life worth living. And if you can find a true friend, hold on to them because they're worth more than gold. God bless.